Well, good afternoon, everyone. Craig back at you out again on the 28 Honda Goldwing, making it do what it do. Just out on a beautiful afternoon, taking advantage of the wonderful weather. Wanted to give you guys an update on my summer of 2020 plans. Things have changed, and I've had to make modifications to what I want to do. I figured I'd just let you guys in on what I'm trying to do for the remainder of the year, and maybe if you want, throw it in your comments what you're planning on doing. So this is really in relation to events, as far as national events, out-of-town events. Today is June 27th, I believe, and as of today, Americade is still on in Lake George, New York. I know they've stated on their website they're making some modifications to make it more conducive to social distancing. So I plan on going to that. So, and that I still have that on the radar for June. I think it's the 22nd I'm leaving or something like that. So around that time, or July 22nd. July 22nd is the time that I'm leaving to head up there. So I still have that on the radar. But what I've kind of come to the conclusion is that even if the event gets canceled, I'm about 90% sure I'm still going to head up to that area. That Adirondack area in New York State is, in my opinion, my vast knowledge of riding motorcycles all of 2 years, in my opinion, is the best riding in all of New York State for motorcycles. So I'm pretty sure the weather will be nice. It'll be July. Hopefully it won't be raining. And if they don't have the event, I would love to have the event, love to have the vendors and everything that's up there. But if they don't have the event, again, I'm about 90% sure I'm going to head up that way anyway, just to do some riding for a few days, just to get out and be a nice getaway. So that's one modification that I might be making. As we all know, Wingding is canceled for this year, and on again for next year, slated for next year. So that's an event that I'll be trying to attend next year if nothing changes. Other events that I really don't plan on attending, but I might as well bring them up. I think Laconia has been postponed till sometime in August. I think that is on, but not on as it would have been. Laconia probably would have already passed, I think, just this past weekend or so. So that event is still up, still on. For those of you that are going to Sturgis, Sturgis is still on. And I think the mindset they had with Sturgis was there were so many people that said, if you cancel the event, we're going to come anyway. So you might as well have the event and put in some rules, I guess, for social distancing that the people can follow, because the people are coming no matter what. So I saw that the city board, I guess, voted to still hold the Sturgis event. So that's still on the table, still upcoming. I won't be able to attend that. Sturgis for me is probably a week and a half total trip. I do want to do that at some point, maybe next year, but I really didn't block out the time this year to do Sturgis, so I won't be attending that. But look forward to the videos for those of you that are planning on attending Sturgis. What else do we have upcoming? So other thing that I would say I'm 50-50 on. At the very beginning of the year, I really didn't have this plan, but now I think I might be able to swing it, is Biketoberfest in Daytona. Say Daytona has the two big bike events, the bike weekend, I believe it's in March or April, and then Biketoberfest in October. I can't attend the spring one only because, I could attend, but I'd have to trailer. Naturally, it's still cold and snowing up here, so you're not in a position where you can ride down. So I'd have to trailer down. And not that it's impossible to trailer down, but that's what I'd have to do if I wanted to do the spring event. The fall event, though, I think is something I can ride. It's not snowing here in October. It's a little bit cooler, but that's okay. And I'm riding into warmer weather, as I ride down toward Florida. So that's about a 50-50 for me right now to attend Biketoberfest. The other wrench in that with Biketoberfest is naturally with the virus and the cases spiking just like crazy in Florida and Arizona and in some of the other states. Again, I don't know when you're watching this, but this is June 27th, 2020, so maybe it's changed by the time you're watching this video. But with the cases really spiking in Florida, I'm even wondering if Biketoberfest is going to be held. When this virus started, I used to think, well, you know, something happened. For example, let me use Wingding as an example. Wingding was supposedly going to be this upcoming week, the 4th of July weekend. So when the virus started, you know, we were made aware of it, I guess, in February and March. I never would have thought that, you know, by July we would still be battling this. Maybe I'm just naive. I just figured, hey, you know, we're going to do what we got to do to get it under control. Maybe, you know, a couple months tops, you know, to get this thing where it's manageable, and then life will go back to normal. Obviously that hasn't happened, and so there's still modifications and changes that need to be made. So even though it's only June and naturally Biketoberfest is in October, I've come to learn from experience with how we've had to live our lives that there is no guarantee that, you know, everything is going to be fine by October, that you can have a large gathering in Florida. So I would like to do that, but we'll see how that plays out. Lastly, you know, making modifications to local events. Even though I'm in Western New York, we have a decent amount of bike nights here and bike events because our season is so compacted. During the summer, it's almost every night of the week there's a different restaurant or bar or something that has a scheduled bike night. So you could, if you really wanted to, you could go to one almost every night of the week during the summer. And then there's, you know, other bike events, rides and things like that you can go to if you want to go to them. Almost all of them have been canceled. So again, because of the need to social distance and you can't have, you know, gatherings in large places, they've had to cancel them. I understand that, but it's really had me having to modify what I'm going to do while, you know, I'm at home, you know. And so now it ends up getting to be more days like this where I'm just going to go out and I'm going to ride till I find you know, a nice restaurant, because we can at least go back into a restaurant, maybe grab a bite for lunch or something, and then just enjoy the scenery. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. So anyway, those are my tentative plans. Everything is always tentative. Those are my tentative plans for the rest of the year. I hate to look so far down the line to 2021, but I tell you, I will be happy when things get back to somewhat normal. And everyone keeps using the phrase, oh, it's going to be a new normal. I don't know if it's a new normal. I don't know what it is. I just want things to go back to where we can socialize, because our society is built on socializing. We are social creatures. We see each other, we talk to each other, we want to hang out with each other. And it's more difficult when you're naturally in a phase like this, where that is the exact opposite of what the officials are telling you to do. So hopefully we'll get this under control, where 2021 we'll be able to reinstitute some of the things that we have done in the past, and have some good times. So until then, we make modifications, and we do what we can do, and it's just still a day out riding is still a day out riding. I don't want to seem like it's a bad. A day out riding is a fun day out. So hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I hope things are going well in your favor. Hope you guys can have an opportunity to get out and ride, or get out and do whatever it is you like to do. And thank you for watching this video, and we'll be talking to you soon.